Hello, my name's Lisa, JJ Movie Tuesday Games, everybody, and I want to give my top 4 Uncharted games. Now, here's everyone. There's 4 Uncharted games. I recently played the last one, A Thief's End, and here's the thing. I'm going to rank it from worst to best, and here's the thing, everybody. There is not a single bad Uncharted game. There is not a single bad Uncharted game by far. Every single Uncharted game is worth a play. You could pay $20 to $60. It's just worth the dang money's worth. It's awesome, the game, this entire series. It's officially ended. Who knows, maybe do a spin-off of Drake's brother. Who knows? But let's start off with the worst of the Uncharted series. No, and my least favorite of the Uncharted series is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. What is this game about? Well, Nathan Drake's on for one last hunt, and this game reminds me so much of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. You know how Indiana Jones, when he was a young guy, how he was like, oh, it belongs in a museum. This is how Nathan Drake is. Nathan Drake is the Indiana Jones of the video game. And we get him and his origin story of him, of how Nathan Drake met Sully, Victor G.D. Sullivan. And so, yeah, how he just meets Sullivan is just an interesting take. And this entire game just felt like Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. There's a desert. They go to Yemen, they go to London. The main villain in this one is called Talbot. And Talbot is, again, like the Uncharted series, he's a secondary villain who is actually better than the main villain. The main villain in this one is very forgettable. Talbot is the main one. This had such a vibe of, like I said, of Indiana Jones Last Crusade. You get the All-Stars. Chloe from Uncharted 2 comes back. We get a whole new All-Star cast of all the old characters. Elena's back. And overall, this game was pretty dang entertaining. I like going to Yemen. I love that little airplane scene when you're going through the desert. Yeah, I just enjoyed this game. But overall, it's not my favorite just because of the fact is Elena and Nathan Drake had a lot of problems, marital problems during this entire game. And it was kind of annoying. We didn't know if they were married or not. They didn't reveal it till the last bit at the end. And you're just like, okay, just define the relationship so we can understand it. Not so much. And again, the main villain was lacking, but the secondary villain, Talbot, was very good. So overall, Uncharted 3, I'm going to give it an 8.8 or a 9 out of 10. It's a B+ / A- video game. I enjoy it. Love it. And my third favorite is Uncharted 4, the new one. The graphics are amazing. Everything has changed. Not everything has changed. Nothing really has changed except for the graphics and the locations. One, you go to so many places. Madagascar, you go to Scotland, which was my least favorite mission of the Uncharted games for this one. And this one, Nathan Drake is, how should I say, this is his last mission just because his long lost brother Samuel Drake is back. We get their origin story, how they're together, of their relationship. We see that Nathan is trying to live this ordinary life with Elena, and how he's trying to just get this done and over just to save his brother. And overall, this game is quite entertaining. I don't want to spoil so much about this game, but overall, it's a great game. It has great fun. The end of Nathan Drake's and his basically epilogue with Elena and the future, what's going to be before them and tell them, wherever you want to say it, however you want to call it. But overall, Uncharted 4 gave a great epilogue, great ending. Overall, it was a fantastic video game, and I enjoy it. I will go back to this game a million dang times. Well, not a million dang times, but I would just like to enjoy this game, go back to it just to play again a great Uncharted series, another chapter, the last chapter, and this last chapter, it's satisfying. The villain, this entire game is just about Nathan Drake finding the treasure of the pirates, the lost colony of Libertalia, and it's just about John Avery, Thomas too, about the famous pirate, and ultimately where it all leads to. So yeah, Uncharted 4 is my third favorite. I'm going to give this game a 9.2 out of 10. I enjoy it for what it is, but overall, it just gave you a great and satisfying ending to the entire Uncharted series. So yeah, Uncharted 4, my number 3 pick. And my second favorite, I know a lot of people are going to be surprised at how high it is, but it's Uncharted 1. Uncharted 1, when I first played it, it was freaking amazing. I love the jungle atmosphere. You're looking for the treasure of El Dorado. It's freaking amazing. And it's awesome. The introduction of Elena to Nathan Drake to Sully and to one of my favorite villains that sadly did not appear no more in a future series, Eddie Raja. I love Eddie Raja as a character. And I'm not going to spoil who the main villain is of this story, but he's actually pretty interesting, a very interesting character, a very realistic character, how they've written him down. And Uncharted Drake's Fortune, you're just mostly just going through jungles in the set and basically in the South America, and overall it's just a freaking fun time. Uncharted Drake's Fortune was a great first game for me of the entire series, and it got me into Uncharted. It was freaking fantastic, and I could not wait to play the next game. It was awesome. I love the treasure hunting. It was Indiana Jones for a new age. And yes, the graphics might not hold up well as compared to other games, but granted, it's a PS3, so you have pretty good graphics, a pretty dang great storyline. So overall, I enjoy this game. I give it the same score as Uncharted 4, 9.3 out of 10. But which one do I cherish more in my heart? Since I played this game first, the first game, I cherish this more than the epilogue and then the ending of Uncharted 4. Just a bit. But overall, out of both games, I'm giving it a 9.3 out of 10 for Uncharted 4 and Uncharted, the first game, Drake's Fortune. And my ultimate favorite Uncharted game, and this should be no surprise to anybody, is Uncharted 2. This game had everything, to train fights, to locations, snowy ass mountains, going in the water. I mean, this game had a lot of fun ass stuff. I mean, Victor Sullivan, I say the only problem with this is there's not enough of Victor Sullivan, or Sully. We get more, they had the best villain. I wrote down who was the villain's name is, and it's Zoran Lazarovich. And he's a typical Hollywood villain. He has a Middle Eastern accent. He's bald. He's like, so this little man is Drake. And it's typical Hollywood villain cliche, but he's the only villain that actually lives up to a main villain in the entire Uncharted series. This is about to find the lost fleet of Marcos Polo's fleet. And this is also about finding the quest for immortality. And overall, this game was freaking fantastic because it was a race against time to stop the main villain from finding the treasure before you. Like all Uncharted games, except this villain kept you on the edge of your seat throughout the entire time. Great moments of this entire game. Finding down a chopper, getting shot at by a chopper. Finding on a train, which was freaking fantastic. And Elena Fisher, Chloe introduction, going into museum, raiding the museum. It's just overall a fun game. You're going to be entertained each and every single moment. Every single mission is a must play. Every single moment you're going to fucking enjoy. I nearly gave this game a perfect score. I nearly gave it a 10 out of 10. But total, I'm going to give it a 9.8 out of 10. Just because there was not enough Sully, and there's these one villains, these freaking monstrous little things that are nearly indestructible to kill. And overall, Uncharted 2, amongst Steve, fucking amazing game. I love it. I love it to this day. My favorite Uncharted game. Probably my top 20 games. Probably even my top 10 video games of all time. But overall, that is my rank of all the top 4 Uncharted games. So let me rank it again. Number 4, I'm going to give to Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. 8.8 or a 9 out of 10. Love this game. We'll go back to it, but not my favorite. Number 3, I'm going to give to Uncharted 4. I like the epilogue, like the ending to Drake's journey, Nathan Drake's journey. Like the introduction to his brother. Love the maps, love the locations. Love hunting down for pirate treasure. Uncharted 3, 9.3 out of 10. I mean, Uncharted 4, 9.3 out of 10. My second favorite, again, is Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Eddie Raja. I mean, this was the beginning of Uncharted, and it always takes a special place in my heart because it got me into the Uncharted series, and that's why I'm putting it over Uncharted 4. That's why. But it's a 9.3 out of 10, same score as Uncharted 4. And my absolute favorite is just Uncharted 2, amongst Thieves. Search for Marcos Polo's fleet. The main villain was amazing. Introduction to Chloe was amazing. Elena has never been better with Nathan Drake. Overall, this game was overall satisfying. Graphic as hell. Awesome. Fun ass good time. It's just amazing. Every single moment is amazing. 9.8 out of 10. So yeah, everyone, that's my top 4 Uncharted games. Let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like, disagree down bound, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I'll respect yours. And let me know what y'all think of this amazing series of an Uncharted series created by Naughty Dog. Let me know what y'all think of one. Alright, everyone, and Lee signing off from everybody. Bye-bye.